आरोग्य सेवाले सोलुखुम्बुको सोताङ स्वास्थ्य चौकी र सङ्घसभाको वालुङ स्वास्थ्य चौकीमा स्वास्थ्य उपकरण प्रदान गरेको छ। आरोग्य सेवा भोलिन्टियर एलायन्सले झन्डै 3 लाख रुपियाँ बराबरको स्वास्थ्य उपकरण निःशुल्क रूपमा प्रदान गरेको हो। आरोग्य सेवा भारतबाट आउनुभएका भोलिन्टियर नवीन मलेशले दुर्गम क्षेत्रमा पुगेर स्वास्थ्य उपकरण प्रदान गरेको बताउनुभयो।
Me especially as a profession, I am a trekker. So I have been coming to Nepal for almost a decade now. I have trekked both in the Everest region and in the Annapurna region, and we've been working with lot of people here. We meet lot of guide, we meet lot of Sherpas, porters. So when we spoke to them about the work that we do in India, and we also discussed with them if they had any necessity of the same medical attention that we do back in India, if that was required here. So we discussed with few of the Sherpas, and the Sherpa community, as you understand, which are again in the remote mountain areas. They told in 2 of the villages, especially Chepil in Solukhumbu and Walung in Makalo region. We just identified these 2 regions because the people whom we work with, the Sherpas, these guys were from these villages, and that is how we identified it. And we thought, if we are doing it, let us do it to the people whom we know first, and if there is a requirement, we will go and do it. And that is why we identified Solukhumbu and Makalo region.
यस्तै दुर्गम क्षेत्रका सर्वसाधारण स्वास्थ्य सेवा पाउनबाट वञ्चित रहेको भन्दै संस्थाले दुर्गम क्षेत्रका जनताको स्वास्थ्यमा पहुँच पुर्याउने उद्देश्य राखेको बताउनुभयो।
Why we choose remote areas are there are 2 reasons to it. One thing, if you understand, all the city or the town, they are already equipped with the basic necessary medical supplies. However, these remote areas, which are usually 4 to 5 hours away from the nearest town, usually there the basic supplies are not available. That is what we saw. And what happened during COVID was, as there was no basic medical supplies in the remote areas, they used to come to the nearest town or the city, and the medical infrastructure in the town or the city used to get choked because there was excess of people asking for medical attention there. So if we strengthen the remote areas or the primary health centers in the remote areas, then people need not come to a town or a city, so that they can get the medical attention there itself.
आरोग्य सेवाका भोलिन्टियर पुनिसले पनि आपद विपदमा परेका दुर्गम क्षेत्रका जनतालाई स्वास्थ्य क्षेत्रबाट वञ्चित हुन नपरोस् भन्ने उद्देश्यले दूर दराजमा पुगेर स्वास्थ्य सामग्री हस्तान्तरण गरेको बताउनुभयो। संस्थाले यसअघि पनि भारत, श्रीलङ्का र नेपालका विभिन्न क्षेत्रमा पुगेर सहयोग गर्दै आएको छ।
Nepal, this is my first visit to Nepal, and then I have seen a lot of youths, and especially my colleague and volunteer Naveen has this team here. When I met with few organizations and youths here, they are very motivated, and they're they want to give back to the society. They are just waiting for some kind of platform, and they're also doing their bit in their own communities. I think the youth should come together, and then they should strategize a response collectively that needs to be given back. Because I'm not saying that they're not doing anything. They are already there. They're already motivated. They already have that energy enough to do. It's just that they need to collectively come across, like how we back in India, we identified people, and when we formed around 150 volunteer team, and taking these response to across the countries and international borders.
सोताङको स्वास्थ्य चौकीलाई औषधिसहित स्वास्थ्य उपकरण हस्तान्तरण गरिएको हो। यसअघि पनि आरोग्य सेवाले सङ्घसभाको वालुङ स्वास्थ्य चौकीमा स्वास्थ्य उपकरण सहयोग गरेको थियो। संस्थाले आपतकालीन समयमा अप्ठ्यारोमा परेका जनतालाई स्वास्थ्य लगायत लत्ता कपडा, खाद्यान्न लगायतका सामग्री वितरण गर्दै आएको छ। आरोग्य सेवाले आगामी दिनमा समेत दुर्गम जिल्लाका जनतालाई स्वास्थ्य सामग्री लगायतका सेवा प्रदान गर्ने जनाएको छ। घर घरमै स्वास्थ्य सेवा पाएपछि सर्वसाधारणले समेत आरोग्य सेवाको सेवाप्रति खुसी व्यक्त गरेका छन्।